Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the video, or at least I hope you watched the video. I'm going to be making a series on how to set up ELvUI. Unfortunately, on YouTube or wherever you go, there's no real all-in-one ELvUI how to do it guide. The reason is this add-on is so in-depth that it would take hours to really go into everything and explain in detail how everything works. So whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced user, or there's certain things about ELvUI that you want to learn, we're gonna cover that, but in different compartments of the video. So you can actually go to the playlist and choose what video you want to watch. I wanted to do this video first to tell you what the videos are going to contain, and actually to make sure that you set up ELvUI on your computer itself and inside World of Warcraft in the game. So that being said, the first thing we want to do is go online to 𝗘𝗡𝗝𝗢𝗏.com. I'm going to make an account. It'll send you an email, verify it, come back here, go to Clients, Windows, and you're going to want to download their client. It's just like the Curse client, it's just more minimal. Is that a saying? I think it is. Now it is. So go ahead and download that, and then you'll go ahead and install it. Once you install it, this is going to pop up. It's going to ask you to log in. No problem, do that. And then it's going to ask you to tell this client where your World folder is, which will be on your hard drive or your SSD or M2, whatever you have. It'll be in your program files, and then it will be in World of Warcraft. That's it. Hit OK, and you're done. You will not have any add-ons here like I do. It'll be blank. You want to go over to Browse, and in the Browse tab, you want to click this tab right here, Install ELvUI. It will install ELvUI. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes, and then over here on the My Add-ons, you'll have ELvUI. You're just going to get one more add-on. Pretty easy. All you have to do is type in custom. If I can actually type. Sorry. So you can see it right there. Custom tags. Install that, and there you go. You're all set. All that does is allows us to make some custom fonts and different type of text and things that we can actually use for the unit frames and nameplates, things like that. We'll get into that later. So once you have that set up, you're good to go. You want to open up your Twitch client, and we're going to get one add-on. That's all we need. We're going to type in SimpleRare, and there it is, ELvUI SimpleRareElite. Go ahead and install that. There's really no setup to this. It's just something that makes the ELvUI look a little cleaner, a little nicer. Like I said, I'm showing you how to use ELvUI. I know there are a ton of UIs out there that people, you can get them, download them, and just have it done, one and done. But if you ever want to alter or change anything, you will not know how to do it. You will have their UI, and if you want to change things, you don't know you're changing what you're doing. So we're going to explain every different aspect of ELvUI so that if you want to change things, you'll know how to do it. That being said, I am not going to tell you how you need to set up ELvUI. I'll give you my opinion. If you don't want it, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what your UI looks like. I'll say, hey, I would do this. If you don't, more power to you. That's fine. But I'm more worried about you knowing how to do it rather than doing it the way I say to do it. I'm not your parent. I'm a guy on a video. So once that's set up, we're good to go. We're going to go back to the launcher. Let's go ahead and launch this bad boy and open this up. I usually tell people when you're setting this up for the first time, it is easier to set it up on a new character or a low-level character, 20, 25, whatever, than if you were to go to your 120 and try to get everything the way you had it moved around and whatnot. Just start on, whatever. I don't even care if you're going to use this character ever again. It doesn't matter. because the UI that we initially set up will be our default backup UI that you will be able to use every single one of your characters. So you won't have to set this up multiple times. That being said, you want to go to add-ons, you want to go to your actual character that you made or the low level one. Go ahead and disable all the add-ons, and we're going to enable the ones that we downloaded: SimpleRareElite, ELvUI, ELvUI options, and ELvUI custom tags. That's it, nothing else, and you're set. You're good to go. And once you log in, it's going to ask you to do an install. I've already actually run through it since I set this up at the beginning, but I'm going to click install. So this is what it'll look like when you log in. You'll see the setup window. You do not want to skip this. You want to run through it. So go ahead and continue. You want to set up the CVARs. You do not want to set up chat. The reason is they'll start moving all your different types of chat all over the place, and then you'll have to resituate all that stuff, and it's just a pain in the butt. It's easier to do it without setting up chat. That's the one thing I don't do. So don't set up chat, in my opinion. And then you can use your standard profile or a new profile. It's the shared profile or new, doesn't really matter. If you already have ELvUI, it's just going to go off of some of your basic filters, nothing major. So we'll just do profile, and shared. It doesn't really matter. It's just gonna set it up. Not really sure why I chose to do that. I'm very sorry. That's a new little feature they did there. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the shared profile, so that way it doesn't reset everything. I'm gonna hit continue. Go ahead and use. I use the dark. It seems to be easier to see everything, to move everything around, because the black contrasts with everything that's right in the game. You can do classic, or you can do class if you want to. Power to you, that's absolutely fine, whatever you like, but I do dark. I'm gonna hit continue. Auto scale, it will actually scale your UI based on your resolution. So the default scale for this, for me, at 1080 resolution is actually 71, but I like it a little smaller, so I use 65. But if you hit auto scale, you'll see it's 0.71. I don't like that. I like 0.65. It actually works good for me. So your choice. You can just go ahead and do the 71. If you ever want to make it smaller, you can. That's absolutely fine. So we'll go to continue, and then you can choose tank, healer, or caster. Doesn't really make a damn bit of difference because this is all going to be changed. So we'll just do a tank physical because we're a paladin. Hit continue, and then as far as buffs and auras over the unit frames, these are right here. I like just the icons. I don't like the aura bars and icons, but it is your choice. Again, it's your UI. So icons only is what I use, and then I click finished. It's going to reload, and that is it. That's your initial setup for ELvUI. So once you have that set up, you're good to go, and you're ready to start some moves. So this is where this video will actually end, and the next one is going to start, and that is going to actually be us getting into ELvUI, the initial setup process of like moving your bars around, getting things situated, trying to make it a little more comfortable for you to move it over to your main character, and explaining what some of the things do in ELvUI. So I hope that helped, and like I said, take a look at some of the videos that are going to be coming up and see if those are something that would interest you, or if you do have any questions before that, please feel free to leave a comment or message me, or find me in game and cuss me out. It doesn't really matter, but thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys got something out of it.